inspiration. Yeah, so that's what the title is. What we're going to do today is we're going to use ChatGPT to write a horror script. What we're going to need for this is what I've got here. And this ominous blackout. Basically, what I'm going to do is put, "Hello, ChatGPT. Write me a horror script. Horror short film with 0 budget. Needs to be easy to film. 1 location, 1 character. Something easy as a horror element. Suspenseful, no jump scares." And what we're gonna also add. And something short and sweet. Is this gonna work? Probably not. Let's check. So we're on to ChatGPT. I'm not using ChatGPT 4. I'm not gonna pay for this shit. I'm already giving it enough free fucking research bullshit. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. We're gonna do that. And let's see what it writes. Oh God. Probably should have been more specific, shouldn't I? Let's go back to the drawing board. Let's you know what, we'll do this. Okay, so basically I've just formatted this script into script form. I have not touched it. I haven't even read it. What we're gonna do is we're going to get this to read it. And we're going to see. Hold on.
Int. Abandoned cabin, living room.
Oh my God. Can I hear her voice? No. Let's make sure.
Int. Abandoned cabin, living.
There you go. Okay. Let's go to the beginning. Let's begin. Let's begin, shall we?
A dimly lit, dusty cabin in the woods. Emma, early 30s, curious and fearless, enters, carrying a small lantern. She's dressed in old, tattered clothes, as if she stumbled upon this place unexpectedly. Emma.
Whispering. What a strange place.
She walks further into the living room, passing broken furniture and old, cobweb-covered photographs on the wall. Her lantern reveals a large, ornate mirror, with a menacing aura, covered by a tattered sheet. Emma.
Intrigued. What's this?
Emma approaches the mirror, hesitates, and then pulls off the sheet. The mirror reflects her image back at her, but there's something unsettling about it. Her reflection's eyes are hollow and dark, and it seems to be beckoning her, silently urging her to touch the glass. Emma.
Nervous. This is ridiculous.
She takes a step back, but her curiosity gets the better of her. Emma touches the mirror's surface, and her reflection's eyes seem to darken further. Suddenly, her reflection begins to move independently, reaching out of the mirror. Emma,
Panicking? No. This can't be real.
the reflection's hand emerges from the mirror, grasping Emma's arm with a cold, icy grip. She struggles to break free but can't. She tries to pull away, but the reflection is slowly pulling her towards the mirror. Emma,
Screaming? Help. Somebody, please help me.
the reflection's grip tightens, and Emma's struggle grows weaker. Int. Abandoned cabin, living room, night, flashback. A quick, chilling glimpse of the cabin in better times, happy family photos on the walls, laughter filling the air. Emma,
Fading? My family, we used to be so happy here.
Int. Abandoned cabin, living room, night. Emma,
Teary-eyed. I'm not afraid of you.
with a final surge of determination, Emma wrenches herself free from the reflection's grasp. She stumbles backward, falling to the ground. Emma,
Breathing heavily. I won't let you take me.
the reflection retreats into the mirror, and its sinister aura fades. Emma catches her breath, realizing the mirror's evil nature. She gets up, covers the mirror, and walks away. Emma,
Determined. This place is not for me.
Emma exits the cabin, leaving the malevolent mirror behind. Fade out.
Well, that was something. I don't know if this was a good something or a bad something, but it was something. What? Okay, so we're gonna change this up because one, we're gonna wow. We're gonna try and aim for a male character. House. Damn. Same sort of thing. Just gonna change the prompt, I think. And that was called Forgotten Reflections. I kind of liked the mirror. It just wasn't scary, I don't think. I think I'm gonna add take that away. Alright, let's see if we can get a better result. I'm gonna give this one a thumbs up. Just give that submission. Other than that, it's pretty alright. Not a good script, but it's pretty better. It's better than what I could do, pretty much on a short notice. It's just thinking. That's always good. It's going. I just fucking gave you a script, you dog cunt, and then you fucking liked it. Dun 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 dun. Oh, here we go. Title: The Whispering Shadows. Ooh. Genre: line. It's thinking. Alone in a creaky old house. Yup. James. Ooh. We're gonna have to change the name of that if we have. That's alright, but we changed the name in the 30s thing. Yeah. But, at least watching a flashlight. Alright, let's just do the same thing that we did with the yellow one. We'll catch up with ChatGPT and what it wrote in like a few. Alright. So, there's a few problems with the script. One, don't have a grandfather clock. It describes John as a 40-something skeptical and curious. But, like we did with Beez 1, I haven't actually read this properly. I'm just highlighting the flaws already. I'll probably get it to write one more script, and it'll be a little bit better. Hopefully.
Int. Abandoned house, living room, night. A dimly lit, dilapidated house. John cautiously enters, his footsteps echoing on the creaky wooden floor. Dusty furniture and old, faded photographs line the room. He carries a flickering flashlight. John. To himself. This place can't be as haunted as they say. John continues exploring, eventually coming across an old, weathered grandfather clock. Its hands have long stopped ticking. John. Mocking. Haunting whispers. What a load of nonsense. As John mocks the idea of the supernatural, the clock suddenly chimes, its sound eerie and unsettling. John. Startled. Okay, that was strange. John tries to leave but finds the front door won't budge. Panic sets in as he struggles with the doorknob. John. Nervous. This can't be happening. Int. Abandoned house, living room, night, flashback. A quick, chilling glimpse of a family happily gathered around the fireplace, a stark contrast to the current desolation. John. VO, fading. I just want to get out of here. Int. Abandoned house, living room, night. Suddenly, John hears faint whispers coming from all directions. The voices are eerie and indistinct, impossible to ignore. John. Whispering. What do you want? The whispers grow louder and more chaotic, as if a group of unseen entities surrounds him. John. Terrified. Leave me alone. John covers his ears, but the whispers persist, slowly driving him to the brink of madness. Int. Abandoned house, living room, night, flashback. Another quick glimpse of the house in better times, the family sharing happy moments around the table. John. VO, teary-eyed. I miss my family. Int. Abandoned house, living room, night. John's fear and loneliness give way to despair as the whispers become more intense. John. Weeping. I'm so sorry. Please, stop. As John's breakdown intensifies, the front door suddenly unlocks, allowing him to escape the tormenting house. Extension abandoned house, night. John stumbles outside, gasping for air. The door slams shut behind him, leaving the house in silence. Fade out.
Okay. I got a few things I want to do. I want to get rid of flashbacks. That because it just kills the fucking vibe, honestly. Flashing backwards, and I want to make it a little bit longer. So I'm going to go back to here. No flashbacks. Make it around 3 minutes. Max length. Alright. And check back in on what it's written soon. Okay, after like 4 attempts at this script, I've got it. In the sense that I've figured out whether or not I want to keep going with this version of it, which I think I will. I think this is achievable-ish, with a little bit of rewrite, adding a little bit of I don't know, humanity to it, just changing a little bit of it up. But before, let's get into the script.
Int. Mark's townhouse, kitchen, night. A modern, 2-story townhouse with a cozy kitchen that connects into the living room. Mark is casually flipping through an old family album when he comes across an unsettling portrait of a well-dressed woman. Mark.
Curious. Who's this?
Mark examines the portrait, feeling an eerie sensation. The woman in the portrait has an enigmatic, Mona Lisa-like smile that seems to follow him. Mark.
Skeptical. It's just a picture.
As Mark puts the portrait down and continues flipping through the album, he notices something in the corner of his eye. The portrait has moved slightly, its gaze still locked onto him. Mark.
Nervous. That's odd.
Mark picks up the portrait again, and this time, it moves more noticeably, as if the woman is trying to step out of the frame. Mark.
Confused? Okay, this isn't possible.
The room darkens, and Mark starts to hear whispers, soft and haunting. Mark.
Whispering? What do you want?
The portrait continues to shift, and the woman's smile becomes malevolent. Mark is both fascinated and terrified. Mark.
Determined? I won't let you scare me.
He places the portrait face down on a nearby table in the kitchen, hoping to ignore it. The whispers grow louder, and Mark fights to resist the urge to look at the portrait again. Mark.
Agitated? Stop it.
The whispers reach a crescendo, and the room becomes even darker. Mark gathers his courage, snatches the portrait, and tries to flee into the living room. Int. Mark's townhouse, living room, night. As he steps into the living room, the malevolent presence intensifies. The room becomes icy cold, and the lights flicker erratically. The whispers grow louder and more aggressive. Mark.
Panicking. What is happening?
Mark is now trapped, the malevolent presence closing in on him. Mark.
Desperate. Please, stop.
The portrait seems to fight back, but Mark is determined. He hurls the portrait onto the floor with all his strength, shattering it into pieces. The room returns to normal, and the malevolent presence dissipates. Fade out.
Yeah. So basically, I want to get rid of this. I want to make it a little bit creepier. Maybe Mark ominous makes Mark, you know. Yeah. So yeah, that's the script we're gonna go with. Why? I can fix it. I can fix it. I can fix it. I think, anyway. Whether or not it actually works, it's the next video.